Hello everyone and welcome to another video of Vic's Tarot Guidance. Today's reading is going to be about who has a crush on you and their intentions and thoughts about you. So what we are going to be doing is we are going to be looking at the energy of the person who has a crush on you. We are going to be using some animals or animal oracles to help us align the energy and help us get to the energy that aligns with your person the most. We'll also be getting some tarot cards and some paper indications that look like this of what your person is, what their sign is, and we'll also be getting some initials from this little sack. So we have 3 piles to choose from. All of the piles are marked by different shells from the ocean. So the first pile is this plain, more straight shell. Looks like this. It has these little beautiful, like, dark black and blue markings on it. I don't know if you can see. So that's pile number 1. Pile number 2 is this really white shell. And pile number 3 is this very colorful brown blue shell. Okay, so take some time right now to tune into your own energy and feel into which pile calls to you the very most. That's going to be your pile for who has a crush on you, and I'll see you guys in the reading. Hello, pile number 1. If you picked this shell, this is going to be your reading for who has a crush on you, their thoughts and your intentions. So first of all, we are going to be getting into the energy of the person by looking at which animal aligns with their energy. Then we are also going to be getting some initials and some messages from this here sack, and also some tarot cards to just ground the energy of their thoughts, their intentions, and who they are as a person. Okay, so let's look at what the animal is. So the animal your person aligns with the most is the eagle. Okay, and what this is telling me? This is telling me that your person likes to dream big. They may seem to the outside as though they are a very impulsive person, but they are not really. To themselves, they are a person who likes to plan everything through very much in detail and internally, and have things like really figured out and have a plan already set in before they act on it. So they are going to spend a lot of time internally planning and structuralizing their own actions and what other persons are going to react to those actions, and then they are going to choose a particular time, and then just from there straight on they're just going to move very quickly to put that plan into action. They are very wise as well. They like to have like this overview of everything that is going on. They're almost like a control freak in a sense in that way, but they gain a sense of control and a sense of serenity from that feeling of just being able to have things figured out and know how everything is going to work out. They like to have that type of insight also with themselves. So they like to have this insight into what they are going to do next and how they're going to act. So they like to have this almost like an observer self present most of the time. when they are just going about their day-to-day lives. So they like to have like this watcher, almost like an observer self that is watching their every move and is analyzing them and is letting them know when they are moving in the right path and when they are maybe moving in the direction that is not right for them. This to me with the mountains in the back also seems like a very like a very intelligent, very mentally quick person as well. They are in tune with nature, but it's like a balanced relationship. They are very much in tune with nature. They enjoy being outside. They enjoy hiking, I'm getting for some of you, but also they really enjoy the workplace, the work structure. They like to work. So working is one of their primary sort of motivators. They really like to work. They're almost like a workaholic, but like they really like that structure and that dynamic of things being active and things moving and like just things happening, so that they occupy their active minds. Yeah. Okay, let's get some tarot cards right now to see into what they are like as a person a bit more. Okay, so pile number 1, who has a crush on them? Pile number 1 has a crush on that person. Okay, so we have the 7 of Swords in reverse. We also have the Page of Wands in reverse and Temperance coming up. Okay, what else? Pile number 1's person. What are they like? Who has a crush on them? Seems like your person, the person that has a crush on you, is very balanced on the outside, but internally like they have this conflict going on. The 6 of Cups in the reversed. It's like they are not completely true to themselves. They are, in a way, it feels as though they are hiding something from themselves. But that's just going into like a really deep analysis of them. But it seems that as though they are quite deceptive at times with the 7 of Swords. They like to keep their thoughts close to their chest as well. So they are not someone who is going to be very talkative. They're not going to say the things they are thinking or say the things that they are feeling most of the time, but they are really like going to keep their thoughts really close to their chest, play their cards close to their chest, and not share with others their emotions or their thoughts very often. It seems as though your person also internalizes a lot of the passion that they feel, or that they do not allow themselves to go out and pursue their passion. Let's see if we can get a clarifier for the Page of Wands here. It seems as though they want to, on some level, go out and be a pilgrim and this journeyer. This person who is like really into adventures and stuff like that. But yeah, it seems with the Page of Wands here in reverse position, they do not really allow themselves to be that. I'm feeling that this is connected with their sense of control as well. So they do not really let themselves pursue these passions or these adventurous ideas, because it would make them feel like they are being out of control, that they are being out of balance. Wow, yeah, exactly. So the 2 of Pentacles coming out. Your person being out of balance. But it's interesting because then I have temperance over here, which would indicate that they are indeed in balance in some way. It seems mostly just like, it seems as though they are in balance with some aspects of their own life. So when they are mostly just introspecting, being by themselves, they feel themselves to be very much in balance with themselves and with their purpose and what they want. But then when they go out and when they try to do these things like meet people or go on journeys or just go outside to some kind of an event, then they feel themselves to be a bit out of whack, sort of like not used to being outside, being in the world, interacting with the world. So that just leaves them in this way of having to juggle many different things, like having to juggle different people, having to juggle different events, having to juggle themselves and their own thoughts about this, which they often don't share. But it also seems that your person is very intuitive with the ego, and they get to feel a lot of different things, a lot of different emotions from other people. They might even be an empath, so they are very sensitive to a lot of energies coming from the outside, and that is also why they tend to sort of pull back and not share as much with others, and tend to just stay in the shadows, stay in the background with their feelings and their actions till they are absolutely sure what they want. So the Knight of Wands, is coming out as well. So yeah, they do have quite a lot of passion with the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands, but they keep this passion hidden away. They keep it behind closed doors. And the only time the passion does come through is when they are pursuing some kind of a goal or some kind of a task or something that is very close to their chest. And that is when they like align completely within themselves and just go straight towards the goal or towards the thing that they want. But it takes them time to get to this place, I'm feeling. Let's get you some of the oracle message cards I have created just to get a bit more of an idea who your person is. Okay, so pile number 1, who has a crush on them? So we have divine feminine energy coming through. Okay. It feels as though they are very in line with their soul. They are very much in line with their soul, with the divine feminine aspect, with this energy of being passive, of being stable, of being who they are. So they do have like this gentleness and control about them. We have guides as well coming through. So it might be that they are also very spiritual for some of you, that they are very connected to their soul and to their pain, which was coming up before. What else? They are very gentle, and they keep themselves, as I said, like hidden away. They have like this very gentle way about them, but that is also something that is quite hidden from the world, like this sensitivity and this nurturing energy that comes with the divine feminine is something that they do not share with most people in their lives. But it feels as though your person is a very gentle soul, like very intuitive, but also they have like this very masculine side with the ego, where they jump in when they have to, when they feel that the time is right for them to jump in, and then they just act completely in alignment with themselves, with their soul, to get what they want. So they are actually a very powerful human as well, very much in line with their soul, with their eternal aspect of who they are. It's just that that is not often visible to people on the outside. Also, their spirituality is not something that they share with most people. Okay, what else? One more card, please. Pile number 1, who has a crush on them? One more card, please. Okay, it seems as though nothing else wants to come out. Cool, let's get you some of the messages and some of the letters for confirmation and for getting more information about your person. This is pile number 1. That person's energy. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have the letter P, we have I, we have a blank. So the blank has a particular meaning for me in these readings, and the meaning of this is that your person is very spiritual. So they have, in a sense, already let go of their ego to quite an extent. So they are very in line with their guides and their soul. As we were saying before, they have this gentleness, this sense of allowing and of letting go that permeates their entire being. We also got God as a message. We got yoga. So this person might be a yoga instructor. For some of you, we had crown chakra as well, which aligns perfectly with the soul aspect. We have the letter O. What else? We have Pluto. So they are in line also with their shadowy aspects, and they work with those to achieve what they want and to get what they want to. We also have exercise. So we got both yoga and exercise. So your person might be very much into yoga or some kind of an exercise or physical activity. As I said before, they might be into walks in nature, into running, into hiking, into these types of activities that help them align themselves with nature and spend time in nature. We also have praying. So your person is definitely very much on a spiritual path, I'm sensing here. We also have playfulness coming up. We have Scorpio, which again aligns beautiful with Pluto and with this depth that comes with them, with this sense of like keeping things hidden and having a really, really deep ocean of emotion within themselves. But also they are very sensitive. We got innocent here as well, which says safety, a spiritual journey, and ego. So they are very much an utopian person. They are a traditionalist, a romantic, and a dreamer as well. Again, very much a divine feminine energy with this dreamer coming through, and with this visionary, but at the same time very sensitive, very innocent energy, like a very much an energy of the empath, I'm sensing, but like this strong, very almost like an aggressive empath, but aggressive when they have to be, when things are crossed or their boundaries are crossed, or when they have to really do something to get what they want. So they might also, with the praying over here, be involved in some type of a religion, or they might just be into praying, into manifestation, into asking what they want, into aligning with their guides and asking their guides for what they need and want in life. Let's look at some of your person's intentions right now and what they think about you, and then we are going to finish up this reading. Okay, so pile number one. What does pile number one's person's thoughts and intentions? Thoughts and intentions. What are thoughts and intentions? Pile number one. So we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse position. So from this card, I'm basically sensing that their intention is to align with the divine. Their intention, as you can see, this person is walking towards the cosmos, towards the unknown, towards chaos, towards nothingness. So from this, I'm getting that your person's end goal is to ultimately align with the divine, align with the infinite, align with the cosmos, maybe even become enlightened. Very much in line again with the Eagle card. What are your person's intentions? Let's see what else. We have the Mother coming through. Another very divine, feminine, very beautiful card, very gentle, very nurturing, very slow as well. There is this thoughtfulness to this card. Yeah. So what they are doing with you is basically they are in a way observing you from a distance, figuring out what you like, what you dislike, and whether or not you're the right person from them. Your person is quite picky in a sense. They do have this knowledge of what they want, who they are, and who they want to spend their time with. So they, in line with the Eagle as well, tend to have these challenges for the person that they think might be a partner for them. So they will put the person through some kind of an ordeal to figure out if this person rises up to the task or if they are right for them. But most of all, I'm sensing that your person is on this path towards spiritual enlightenment with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. They are going towards this path of serenity and trying to align with themselves. They are currently not so focused on a relationship. And they're mostly into this type of almost like a seclusion, while they are still connected with others, but they are on a path towards aligning with their essence, aligning with their being, aligning with their soul ultimately. Let's see what else comes through. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. So they are on the line towards authenticity, towards expression, towards expressing their gentleness and expressing their gifts and what they are in the physical right now. What else is coming through? What are your person's intentions? This is very much not relationship oriented right now. So, is there anything that you would like to say, that the Spirit would like to point us towards, that the Source would like to point us towards? So, what are pile number one's intentions? Destiny is coming through. Again with the Eagle on the bottom, on the top, sorry. So yeah, they're waiting on destiny to show them the path. They're waiting for the right timing. They're waiting for things to be balanced. They're waiting for this understanding or this spark that is going to flare up within them. They are waiting for that to happen within them so that they can know, that they can move forward and that they are backed by Spirit in moving forward. Let's see what else. We also have Death and Rebirth coming up. So very strong cards for your person. Yeah. again, very much also in line with the Pluto and the Scorpio energy. So your person is in this state of metamorphosis. They are in this state of waiting to hatch. It feels as though they are like cocooned right now concerning this whole relationship with the destiny and with this death and rebirth coming through. When I specifically asked about your intentions, so Source is letting us know with this that they are waiting for the right timing, they are waiting for the right circumstances to hit, so that they know that they can move forward, so that they know that they can communicate what they have to communicate, and also so they know that the timing is precisely right for them, and that the cycle has finished. So the cycle that they were in previously has completed itself, and they are waiting for that to be the case. Also with the Ten of Swords in reverse here and the Ten of Pentacles here, they are waiting out with the Mother. They are waiting out with this gentleness and with this knowledge in spirit that the things, that the karma from the previous self, let's say, of themselves has to pass through, and that that they will know when the right circumstances are presenting themselves to them, and that they can then move forward and possibly pursue this relationship. So they are lying very low at the moment. Just waiting this out, being very aligned with their divine essence, with the snake and with the frog here. Just waiting for this death to take them, to transform them into something new, so that they can start this next phase or this next cycle in their lives, where they are more open and receptive to a new kind of relationship that you get to offer. So this is where I'm going to leave you guys. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. If you like this reading, I have a couple more on this channel, so if you like, you can also subscribe and comment down below if you have something to say. I also want to wish you all the best of luck on your journey, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video I make. Bye! Hello my loves, hello my beautiful pile number 2. So if you have picked this white shell, this is going to be your reading. There is sand coming out from the shell still. So first of all, we are going to be looking at the energy of the person. We are going to be doing this by using this card over here, by looking at which animal aligns with their energy the very most, and what that can tell us about who your person is and what their values are. Then we are also going to be getting some of the messages, some of the paper messages, and some of these little keywords, let's say, about who your person is and what we can learn about them. Then we're also going to be getting some tarot cards just to see into them a bit more and to get some of their thoughts and some of their intentions towards your relationship. Okay, so let's see. So we have the horse coming up. I'm sorry, for your person. So the horse, what can the horse tell us about your person? So your person is very free. They are very carefree, I'm feeling as well. They are very active. They like to be outdoors. They like to be outside in open places. They like to run around and just be in the flow of their own being, just be in the flow of who they are and what aligns with them. They are also like a very optimistic person, I'm feeling with this card. They are very gentle, very optimistic, very open-minded as well. They are also very much in tune with others and like to be in service to other people. So they are a very positive person overall with the sun over here. They like to look on the bright side of life. They like to do things that are enjoyable to them, that align with them, that make them feel good as well. So your person seems to be very good at doing things that make them feel good, the things that align with their essence, align with their being. Yeah. What else? They might be at times a bit suspicious of other people as well, so they do not make friends very easily. They tend to be a bit suspicious of people at first, sort of watching them from afar and then slowly and gently getting to know them. They are a very gentle being, but also they have this strength of character and strength of knowing what they want and how to get it as well. So they have this sense of freedom, this sense of authenticity, this sense of truth that they carry within at all times. Like it's a very beautiful, very carefree, very optimistic, very freeing energy in a sense. So being very just in touch and aligned with themselves and with nature and with their essence. They're also very grounded, so they have like this very grounded root. But they might, I feel like my throat is a bit weird right now, so they might have some trouble expressing themselves, expressing their true opinions, expressing their thoughts, expressing what they truly feel towards others. It might also be that they do not truly know within themselves what they are thinking or feeling sometimes, and that might make them to clog up or not allow them to properly speak out their truth and to properly communicate things. So they might have some issues with communication as well for some of you. Okay, let's look at the tarot. So what are they like? What is pile number 2's person like? This is the 6 of Wands in reversed. Oops, we have the 3 of Wands. Very passionate, very optimistic, so looking ahead, looking towards the future at all times. But it seems as though with the victory, something is holding them back. So this horse, there's also a horse in this picture and the person is riding them. So maybe they have a sense of fear of other people taking advantage of them. And like this type of fear of not being able to have themselves while having others too. So in a sense, it almost might feel to them as though they are giving themselves up when they are with others because they feel the others' energy strongly. Also have the Hermit coming up. Yeah, your person likes to spend time alone. They are quite an introverted person, I'm sensing. Queen of Wands. Yeah, like very interesting. Like they are quite introverted, but they like a good party as well, but they don't spend like too much time at a party. I'm sensing that they are very liked by people around them with the Queen of Wands. They are very sociable, very optimistic. People always look at them when they want to have a good time, but they are quite a hermit within. Like they are this person that seeks within, that gets energy by being alone, by being by themselves, by being out in nature, by maybe taking some walks outside in nature as well. Let's see what else can you show us about their appearance. The Queen of Pentacles in reversed. Yeah, it seems as though they have a feeling that they cannot get something, that they cannot get towards something. Judgment in reverse. They have this fear of the outside, of not knowing what is coming. Let's see what else. Clarification for the Hermit, please. Yeah, I don't know what this judgment means, Spirit. So the judgment in reverse is also letting me know that they have this concern with others telling them what to do. They are the type of person who does not like to be told what to do, because they have like this very strong alignment within themselves that is already telling them what to do. So their emotions, their thoughts are always already letting them know what they have to do and where they want to go in life. So they have like this fear of other people getting in on that business, or on society getting in on that business and not allowing them to be who they truly are. So they have like almost a bit of a skepticism towards society and towards big crowds and towards following the crowd. They are more individualistic. They like to go by their own foot. I don't know if that's an expression, but that's what came to mind. They like to go by their own path, their own spirit, their feelings, and what they are edging them towards, and what their intuition is edging them towards. They are very intuitive, very light being, who does not like to be tied down by society and by society's expectations. Let's see what else. The Hermit. Ooh. The Nine of Wands is coming up as the clarification for the Hermit. So they have built walls around themselves to protect themselves from others. They might have been hurt in the past, and that's why they are now very skeptical and very wary about other people coming into their little space, so into their very introverted hermit space. They only share their insights and their innermost thoughts with very select few people. The people who they know and feel in their heart are the ones for them, are their sort of soul group in a sense. Let's see, the Queen of Wands. But yeah, they are also like very much, very liked by people around them. Okay, so, sorry. So there is the King of Cups in the reverse coming up as a clarifier for the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So yeah, while they are very open and very social when it comes to different gatherings, they are keeping things very hidden within. So they do not express all of the passions and all of the emotions on the outside. They feel things very deeply and they sense things very deeply. They are very intuitive. They can read people very well, but they keep a lot of this hidden away. It's almost like an iceberg. So you see the tip of the iceberg, which is the Queen of Wands. So this very optimistic being, very free, very spiritual person who likes to go on walks in nature and likes to like hang around in nature and so on. But very deep within there, like this very emotional, very intuitive, very spiritual person who is deeply in touch with their passions and with their own needs and what they want in life. Let's see what else we can get. These little cards, what else can we know about your person? too much. Oops, sorry. What can we know about your person? What can we know about pile number 2's person spirit? What can you tell us? Okay, authenticity is coming up. What else can you tell us? So a person is very authentic, as I was saying. They are very in tune with themselves. We have hidden realms. This goes well with the King of Cups. So they have like these very hidden realms within themselves, things that they keep hidden, things that they do not share with other people. They also have the inner child. So they are very childish at times when they step into this energy of being free and of doing what they want, of being just like really joyful and bringing positive energy to everyone around them. We also have self-fear, but there are some blockages concerning self-fear of not really trusting themselves to share these things with other people, not trusting themselves to be able to share that much of themselves with other people. That's something that is holding them back. All right, let's get some more messages. What can we know about pile number 2's person spirit? What can you tell us about pile number 2's person? Okay. Okay. So we have G coming up as one letter. We have C. So these might be your initials, this is your person's initials. We have another C coming up. We have L. We have, what's this, Z. Also have A and B coming up. I just heard also like from A to B, so your person might be very structured. Also, we also have exercise. We have the third thing. We have light coming up. So from these, I'm sensing that, yeah, as I was saying, your person likes to exercise. They like to be active. They like to be outside. They are a very light being as well, very much in tune with their own selves, their own intuition, their light, their positivity, and they like to bring that positivity to others as well. They do need to have, I'm sensing, a third thing to make any kind of relationship work out in the beginning. So they have to have like a third thing, something shared with the other person that allows them to then open up and to share all of the depths of this King of Cups, which comes also with their passionate side with the Knight of Wands. So your person is also a motivator. They are a performer of sorts. That might resonate with some of you. They are also a peacemaker and a mediator. So they are very motivating. This aligns well with the Queen of Wands as well. Very positive person, which is also sort of like a mediator, a peacemaker, very what? Very much searching for the right balance within a group that they are a part of. We also have ruler coming up, which has the keynotes, keywords of control, provide, structure, and self. So your person might also be a leader of some kind, or a role model, or maybe sort of edging towards some kind of political aspirations as well. This is not going to go for all of you, but it might resonate with some of you. Okay, let's see what your person's intentions are towards you, what they want to say, or if they have any thoughts about you, what is coming through. So what are some of the intentions? Too many. What are the intentions of pile number 2's person? Okay, so we have the 7 of Swords coming up. They have like this intention to just continue on their spiritual path. So we have the 4 of Cups as well. They might be hiding some things, not willing to accept some things. This is also coming up under judgment for them. They might be, unable to accept some aspects of themselves. So they have like almost like this judgment towards society still present within them, that they are not dealing with, that they are like not focusing on to bring healing towards themselves a bit more. So that there is also why that's also why there is this self-fear coming up here. So we also have the 5 of Swords coming up, very sword-oriented person here, very much in their mind, like following their own passionate side, but very much in their mind. And we have the 2 of Swords. I'm sensing that their intentions towards you are to remain grounded within themselves and to keep a balance between their light and dark side, while still in a way remaining blind towards the future and what is to come. I do not see them going towards you in any sense. At the current moment, they are still cradling their own self, their own ego, and holding it close to their heart. So with this 7 of Swords here, the 5 of Swords and the 2 of Swords, I'm sensing that they are edging towards some kind of a decision, but that this decision is going to take a few more months, I'm feeling, to resolve itself and to come, and for them to come to an understanding of what they are to do and if they are to do anything. With the 5 of Swords, I'm sensing that they do not know how to proceed, that they are currently going through some kind of a tower moment in their life, that they are going through this internal storm and that they just want to weather the storm, just proceed and just follow themselves as they have followed themselves up until now, to just weather the storm, to get out of the storm alive, to survive this episode of their lives. And it seems that maybe after they have lived through this storm, that they will be able to come towards you with some kind of an offer. But right now it seems as though they are more focused on themselves, on their own self, on their own ego, on just staying afloat in the situations that they are currently in. So yeah, their intentions are to remain grounded, are to remain present within themselves, are to remain aligned as they have done so far, but they are very much in their mind currently about you and about continuing this relationship. They are not really focused on going forward with it. There is this lack of certainty about going forward with your connection and communicating how they feel towards you. It feels as though there are still some wounds to heal here with the 7 of Wands. Some boundaries, some fences they are still putting up for others to break down, or not allowing others to move through. Okay, so let's get you some messages from your person as well. Let's see what they have to say. I have not done this for pile number 1, but for you I feel like we should get a few messages of what your person has to say about this connection. So what does pile number 2's person want to say? Oh. I am getting ready to face you. What else? Oh shit. Okay. There's one that flipped over, I think. Yeah. They are saying this is very overwhelming. So whatever they are going through right now is very overwhelming for them, and I am waking up. So they are facing some kind of an awakening within themselves, an awakening connected to this self-fear and allowing others in the society to have their say as well. Getting into alignment with society and not seeing the society or groups as a bad guy, as someone who is going to take away their freedom and strap them and use them for their own gain as a horse. So someone who is going to respect their boundaries, respect their freedom, and respect their needs. That is what they ultimately want and wish for. Okay, that's all I have for you, my loves, my pile number 2. I hope this reading was informative for you. If you have liked it, please smash the like button. If you have anything to say, comment down below. Otherwise, I would like to wish you a very happy and beautiful day. And hopefully, I'll see you guys in one of our next videos. Bye! Mwah. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you have picked this shell, this is going to be your reading about who has a crush on you. So first of all, we are going to be getting the energy of your person. We are going to be looking at which animal aligns with their energy the very most and what type of an idea we can get about who they are. Then we are going to be getting some of these paper messages or paper keywords to get a few more ideas about who they are, what they like, what they align with. We're also going to be getting some of the message card messages and letters to confirm who your person is, as well as some tarot cards later in the reading. Okay, so let's look at what your person aligns with the most. It is the heron. So the energy of the heron. From this, I'm sensing they are a very introverted person. They are a person who looks within themselves a lot. They are a person very aligned with their intuition, with their unconscious. They are someone who does a lot of inner searching, inner adventuring, inner knowing. They are very in touch with their spirituality and with their shadow side as well. They have like this character of being very calm, like being very quiet, being very knowledgeable in this quietude, just being very peaceful while also having a lot of things already figured out within themselves by looking so much and by exploring so much of their inner world. They have like this very general calming attitude, also on calming on other people around them. They have like this stillness within them that also tends to permeate to other people while they are around other people as well. They tend to be like very deep, very emotionally deep, but not so expressive. Like they do not, I'm sensing they do not have trouble expressing their emotions, but they tend to express them in this stillness, in this gentle, very calm, passive way. They also don't tend to be a very active person. They tend to be someone who is very much a hermit, someone who likes to be inside more, someone who is very solitary and likes to do things by themselves. They do not tend to be very social. They do have a few very close friends, and but they don't tend to search out like bigger groups, and they don't like to be a part of bigger groups. They're also like very passive, very quiet, very slow in their mannerisms and in how they go about doing things. So what they tend to do tends to be very thorough, very thought through. So they tend to put a lot of work and a lot of thoughts into what they are doing. They tend to have like this very slow manner of talking as well, and a manner of talking that is very thoughtful, that has this character of being very thought through. So that they have given what they say tends to be something that they have already given a lot of thought to. Okay, cool. Let's get some tarot cards right now to see what your person's like. Okay, well, so pile number 3. What can you say? What can Source say about this person? What can you tell us, Source? What is this person like? What are their characteristics? What's the person like? Okay, so we have the Star coming up. We also have the Devil in reverse coming up. Okay, 2 major arcana cards already. So they are very hopeful, very aligned with themselves as well, and very aligned with their shadow side as well. But it seems as though their shadow does not influence them too much. It feels as though they are very content with their shadow side as well. They are aware of it. They definitely know what shadows they have and how to work with them to gain the best outcome in certain situations. So they have a lot of awareness of their light and their darkness, of the optimistic and the pessimistic sides of them. They are very reflective concerning their inner world, which to other people might seem like very quiet, but to them, like they know who they are within. They are the type of person who does not need like confirmation from others. Let's see what else comes through. We have Judgment, and we have the 9 of Wands in the reversed. So yeah, with the Judgment card, I'm sensing that they have been through quite a lot of awakenings, quite a lot of deaths and rebirths already, that also allow them to integrate this shadow side a lot more. So they have been through so many types of awakening, so much spiritual work was already done to them or done by them. So they have very much aligned with the shadowy aspects of their own being, and in a way integrated these shadowy aspects of their own being within themselves as well. With the 9 of Wands in the reverse, I'm sensing that they are starting to tear down some of their boundaries and allowing others to come into their world a lot more, that they are starting to be a lot more communicative to others and are starting to reach out to others a lot more. We have the Six of Cups in the reversed coming up. There might be still some wounds from childhood that they have not cleared yet. Some wounds from childhood that are holding them back with regard to giving and receiving. So they might be maybe a bit skeptical towards other people at times as well. So they might not be as trusting towards other people as a general person would be. Oops. So we have the Hierophant coming up under the Devil card. So yeah, they feel like they have overcome a lot of their shadows and a lot of the things that came through during their awakening seasons by also holding on to some type of a spirituality, some type of a religion, or some type of structure that can be a spiritual or religious structure or some kind of an institution that they hold on to that allows them to make sense and gain meaning and sense make events that transpire during their life. They might also be a part of some kind of a religion or an institution. Take that as it resonates for you guys. But yeah, with the Hierophant coming up, I'm sensing that they are very much in line or are edging towards some kind of an institutional way of looking at things. What else? What can the source tell us? What can source tell us about this person? Tell us coming through. What are they like? Characteristics. They might have blonde hair for some of you. I just got like really drawn to the star here. And also this angel from the Judgment card has yellow hair. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. So yeah, as I was saying, they are not fully open towards others. They do not fully share what is going on within them. They prefer to keep things to themselves. They only share like things that are truly important to share, but that does not come from this feeling of need or this type of a rejection or any type of a rejection of themselves to share what they want to share. They just do not feel the need to share some things with other people, and that's okay. Like that is completely in line with what they want and what is important to them. They just don't tend to be like this very talkative person towards others. They tend to not share much with other people. They might also be seen like this very solitary person, like very much a hermit, even within their own friend group. So it might seem that even their friends don't fully understand them at times. Okay, what else? Okay, so we got Temperance as well. Yeah, Temperance is very much a card that aligns with this Heron card here. Like the balance, the water, standing in the water, just being aware of your own spirituality as well, being aware of the inner light that you share in the world by just being yourself, by just being calm, by just being authentically you, and by just like being still as water. Let's see what cards, what keywords they align with. What keywords pile number 3's person aligns with. We had divinity popping up. So let's see what comes through. Okay, Spirit, let's see this source. We have loneliness coming through. So it might be that at times they do feel lonely, they do feel like this lack of someone. We also have passion coming through. They are a very passionate person, but they direct that passion in their spiritual pursuits a lot more. They do not direct that passion towards the outside world, they direct it towards their own inner workings, towards improving themselves, towards working on themselves. Let's see. We have commit to X coming through, and we have health coming through. So they are very committed to this passion that they have. They are very committed to themselves. They are very committed to their own life journey, towards bettering themselves, towards working on themselves, towards having this hope in life. And they are very much aligned with their own health as well. They are a person who takes care of their own health, their own sense of well-being in both physical, spiritual, and emotional way. So in that sense, they are very mature. Okay, let's look at what messages and what initials come through. These initials can be both yours or your person's. Okay, so pile number 3, let's see. Okay. So we had the third eye popping up immediately. Let's see what else we have in terms of initials. We have N, we have O, we have a G, OG, we have a K, we have a D, we have a V, I just heard victory, we have an R, restraint, we have a C, closure. Okay, let's see what else we got here. We have another C coming up over here. So these might be your initials or your person's initials. So we also have Gemini coming up. We have the crone. Oops, sorry. We have the crone archetype coming up. Oh, we have a few more initials over here. So we have a W, and we also have a Q. So more unusual initials, very in line with your person as well. We have wise old woman as well. So we have both the crone and the wise old woman coming up. So your person is definitely a very wise, very intuitive person. We have connection coming up. That is, in a way, a bridge that they are working on to resolve their loneliness and to express their passion a bit more. We have stars coming up. So your person is very hopeful. Also with the star card coming up, they are very hopeful. They are working on this optimistic outlook towards life. They are very much a person who brings a lot of peace and a lot of light to others with this sun. You also have the heart, so they are very connected. Their heart and their third eye is very connected, allowing them to see clearly, allowing them to express clearly and to feel very clearly what is the truth. You also have yoga. This might resonate for some of you, so your person might be into yoga. They might be even a yoga instructor for some of you. We also have caregiver coming up. This is a card of service, providing structure and ego. So your person can be a type of an altruist, a saint with the Hierophant also as well. They are definitely more of a person who is this parental figure, who is who does find a lot of contentment in being a parental figure and a supporter to someone else. So they are someone who likes to listen to others. They are someone who likes to take care of others as well. We also have the hero coming up. So they tend to be also a rescuer, a superhero of some kind, or a soldier. They see themselves as having a type of mastery, and they want to leave a mark on the world as well. And we also have Jester coming through, which is a focus on pleasure and connecting to others. So they tend to sometimes crack some practical jokes as well, be sort of like a comedian, and act as a fool or someone who is sort of messing things up a bit, just to see how people are going to react. But yeah, I'm sensing that their like primary mode of being is this caregiver with some hero and jester attached to it. So they might use humor to connect with others and to build connection with others in their social group. Okay, let's see now what their intentions and their thoughts are towards you guys. So pile number 3, what are some of their intentions? So they have intention to gain wisdom. We also have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. With the 5 of Pentacles, I'm sensing that they are working on putting a stop to the bulldozing of themselves. They are on this journey to go within and to seek wisdom within themselves, not really relying on or searching wisdom from others, but really looking within and going by their own drum. Again, stars appearing in this void, in this darkness. I'm sensing that they are working towards getting a deeper sense of knowing, that their path is towards a deeper understanding of themselves and to really self-love themselves fully. And they recognize that there are some things within that they have not fully understood yet or fully processed yet, so they feel the need to gain a bit more wisdom, to just be a bit more still, maybe start meditating a bit more, and just to connect with the infinite, just to connect with themselves more. What are their connections towards the person watching this? Source, what can you tell us? We have the Counselor. So they intend to be there for you. Their intention is basically to be there for you, to be a supportive shoulder for you, and to be there whenever you need them. But they feel like you have to call them for them to be there for you. They are not someone who is going to offer this straight up to you. They just have like this quality of providing this type of a caregiver service or a counselor service for you as a friend, as someone that they admire and love. They are a type of person who is also able to like work through that and just really help you focus on yourself by not, and they are going to just do that by not being involved too much or not involving themselves, not involving their shadows within you. So this person seems like someone who is very stable within themselves, very much has a worked out sense of self and sense of and a knowledge of who they are and what triggers them, what doesn't trigger them, and they know the workings of their internal soul pretty well already. So they do provide this sense of shelter and this sense of service and this sense of like being connected to you through being your counselor, through being someone who can offer you wisdom and clarity. So that's something that they see, like this door towards building a connection with you. Something else? What does pile number 3's person wish to say to them? Would they like to say? Oops. Okay, so we have the 10 of Cups coming through. They would like to tell you that you are very beautiful. They see you as a very intuitive, very feminine, beautiful person. They recognize your spiritual side as well, and they resonate with it. They resonate with your beauty, with your gentleness, with your way of moving as well. So with this emotional, watery energy, with this intuition, they sense that you two are connected in some manner, and they are respectful of that. It seems that they do not have any strong wishes or wants to like really pursue this like actively, but they are just the type of person who is going to let this all slowly unravel towards where it needs to go, while also like really respecting you and really admiring you for who you are, without really wanting anything from you but your energy, but just your presence, your beauty, sharing space with you. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my beautiful pile number 3. I hope this reading resonated with you guys. If it didn't, feel free to choose another pile. I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope the reading was helpful for you and allowed you to gain some more clarity about your situation and about your person. I'm wishing you all the best of luck on your journey and hope to see you guys around this channel again in the future. Bye! Mwah.